Welcome to From Me to We, where good people become great teams. Small shifts, big wins, and a culture built from the ground up.
The club smelled like beer, sweat, and burnt wires. The floor stuck to your boots, amps hummed with static, and 300 kids in ripped denim pressed shoulder to shoulder. On stage, the band was melting down. They'd just come off their first real tour, signed with a label, played clean venues, wore jackets someone else picked out. Every night, little things bugged them. The singer hated the scripted banter. The drummer missed the raw speed they built their name on. The bassist knew the label's banner hanging over them was a joke, but nobody said anything. They smiled, nodded, told themselves it was professional. They avoided the fight, avoided the honesty. And that silence, it piled up. Night after night, city after city. Tonight was supposed to be a triumphant homecoming. Instead, mid-set, the lead singer froze. He looked at the banner behind the stage, the one with the label's slogan instead of their jagged logo, and it hit him like a punch. We lost ourselves. The crowd felt it too, arms folded, heads shaking, no pit, no sweat, no danger. A punk show without danger isn't a show, it's a lie. The set limped to intermission. The crowd shuffled to the bar, muttering, half looking toward the exits. Backstage, the dam broke. The drummer hurled his sticks. The bassist swore and kicked over a case. Voices collided like feedback. You sold us out. You didn't fight back. You've been faking it for months. Someone muttered, maybe we just don't go back out, walk away. And then the singer slammed his fist on the table so hard the room jumped. His voice cut through the noise. Stop. This is it. True clarity. We've been lying to ourselves and each other. We got here by being raw, messy, loud, and real. We don't fake it. Not for them, not for anyone. Silence. Heavy, but not empty this time. Heads dropped. Then grins spread like sparks catching dry wood. Before intermission was even over, while fans were still refilling beers and wondering if the band would return, they stormed back onto the stage. Guitars slung low, amps screaming. The first chord cracked like thunder. The drummer pounded so hard the kit shook. The bassist yanked down the banner and stomped it flat. And then the singer dove headfirst into the crowd, mic in hand, screaming with them. Fans caught him, lifted him, voices fusing with his as the pit finally exploded. Fists in the air, beer raining, bodies colliding. The floor shook like it might cave in. That was the band their fans came for. Reckless, radical, no bullshit. And that was the night they learned. Fake harmony kills. Avoiding the hard words almost lost them everything. But true clarity, saying the real thing together, brought them roaring back to life.
Wow, that's powerful, Imani.
Yeah, and the science actually backs that story up. Patrick Lencioni talks about this artificial harmony. Basically, teams where nobody disagrees, they end up stagnating. No argument means no progress. Amy Edmondson, she's the Harvard researcher on psychological safety. She says psychological safety isn't about being nice. It's about feeling safe enough to say what you really think. You got to get the real stuff on the table or nothing gets better.
And yet, in so many places, we're trained to treat conflict like it's a four-letter word. Like, oh, let's keep the peace. But that just piles up problems until, it all explodes as burnout or gossip. Happens every single time you bury it instead of talking it out.
Exactly. That word, conflict, just sounds like combat. What if we flipped it, though? Made it about true clarity like in Imani's story? Because what teams really need isn't more arguments, it's more honesty. Less fog, more seeing and naming what we're all really feeling and thinking. It's not confrontation, it's a breath of fresh air, if you do it right. Let's break this down. True clarity is more than just speak your mind. It's clear words, full honesty, and, even the awkward feelings served up with respect. I always say, facts first, feelings next, fixed together. That becomes a mantra on high-performing teams. You want to build a championship crew? You need true clarity, not people walking on eggshells.
Let's make it real. Miles, can we act out that creative review moment? First the polite but vague, then the direct but kind. I'll give it a shot. Here's the first version. This design is interesting. I wonder if the colors maybe could, pop a little more.
So as the designer, I'll react, yeah, thanks, I'll think about it. But nothing gets fixed. Now let's do it true clarity style.
I feel like the color palette actually distracts from the main call to action. I'm excited about your layout and worried we're missing the client's ask. Can we test a different scheme before finalizing?
Way better. I feel seen, not attacked, and now we've got a next step. That's facts first, feelings next, fixed together. It's courage with kindness. And the wild thing is, elite teams bake these habits in. Pete Carroll with his football teams has Tell the Truth Mondays. Netflix? Their 4A feedback is all about candid adult-to-adult talk. Aim to assist, be actionable. You can accept or discard feedback. Don't take it personally. New Zealand All Blacks rugby team just says straight out, no dickheads. Protect the culture so candor doesn't become cruelty. That's real clarity, not weaponized honesty.
Even if you're not running a football team or Netflix, these rules work on any job site or department. As a crew leader, I'd do something like, look, on the last 2 projects, we delayed the start because the harness checks weren't done. I'm concerned it's a safety issue. Let's stop now. 2-minute buddy check. Direct, non-blaming, solution first. It's so much lighter than the drama that happens when people vent behind closed doors instead.
And this isn't soft. Naming your feeling actually makes you stronger. Neuroscience backs us up. Say, I'm frustrated or I'm worried. It helps your brain move from alarm to clarity mode. That's regulation, not weakness. Name it to tame it.
True clarity doesn't just rescue us from drama, it unlocks actual solutions. It closes the loop, leaves everybody sure what's next. Harmony isn't the absence of tension, it's the courage to be clear, together, in service of the work and each other.
All right, all that talk is great, but what do you do next shift? Next stand-up? Try the 24-hour rule. If you feel the friction, bring it up within 24 hours, before it festers, or you start mood venting in group chat. Here's one. Hey, can we get to true clarity on this?
For real. And name your feeling, even just one sentence. Here's my concern with this edit. Or, I'm excited, but I think we're missing something. Your team sees you as a full human, not a rival.
Roleplay time. Practical, not fluffy. I'm crew leader. Field work. Hey, Carlos. I'm concerned. We skipped the site walk this morning. I'm uncomfortable. It's a safety thing. Before break, can we buddy check and make it a habit? That's KUS in action. Concerned, uncomfortable, safety. Took 30 seconds.
Here's one from my world. Creative review. Last 2 rounds, we changed the theme, but I'm worried it's lost the through line. My need is clarity. Can we lock the message before we keep tweaking design? Name what's at stake. Keep it focused.
Last one, cross-department. Last quarter, finance flagged those 3 off-cycle discounts. Facts first, feelings next. I'm concerned our margin drops. Can we build a simple rule together? That's the ladder of inference in practice. Start at the facts, then open the reasoning, not the assumptions, and play the true clarity game in this chapter.
Let's give everyone listening a challenge. Action menu, pick one, try it tomorrow. Start a Tell the Truth huddle, run a 5-minute pre-mortem, share a time when you went direct instead of triangulating.
Seriously, if you want less stress, better work, and no more bottled up drama, do this stuff. Don't just listen, try it, and drop your story in the feed. Swap scripts with other listeners. Somebody else's one-liner might save you months of pain.
True clarity isn't a theory, it's a habit.
And clarity beats comfort. Say the real thing, close the loop, run your day lighter.
Keep it human, keep it real. See you all in section 3 where we talk about how to keep all this momentum going.
You've been listening to From Me to We. Remember, every great team starts with one brave choice.